Today na Saturday, the 29th day of January 2021. Within on Saturdays, we know how we can do things, but this one is different small. This one different small. Let me just bear. During the week to next Saturday, I believe so we go down team up fine one for make we continue. We go get to vote for we favorite plazas or soup or whatever, and we go take and go. But for today, na Sierra Leone police then update. Now we want to na table. Inside this week we done so. The director for crime services na Sierra Leone, AIG William Fire Sello, he be then a Radio Democracy 98.1. But could see the way he been talk. We not go able for camera right now and lay all anything in the way he been talk. But we go to pick one. 2022. And they say, the text the way they can say triple A, you say 2021, my dear. Yes, 2022, not 2021. No. Triple A want take we 1 year backwards. We don't want that. 2022, they smell 2023 they can, and we know it's in the candy. But 2022. We don't correct that one day. A lot of things where the director for crime service been said that day. And one particular aspect of the program day where it be they give update on investigation them which Sierra Leone police been they do. Where the investigation then they don't complete. The investigation then complete. Sierra Leone police use for say then they investigate, and after investigation then go come back to the public and make we know waiting na the findings. Well, some of the thing them we hearing now, some of we be feel say the investigation then still there on. Not going to say some of those investigation they don't close already. They don't close. Few per some of the investigations and we don't already discuss them in this program. One major one, na the late Don Poe. We before he die, the word we in be talk say Prince Hardin, Dr. Prince Hardin, na him tell in bodyguard, in security for shoot am. Na so he been say. Sierra Leone police, after Don Paul be passed away, may his soul rest in peace. Sierra Leone police been send an invitation to Dr. Prince Hardin for make he go na CID for make he go explain himself. Well, during the explanation day, it look like say they not be done. So them being get for make a sleep na CID. Sleep day. When come out, the video was on our platform. Waiting it being say at that time. That's not been one. Another one, na the female footballer them. Remember, I think we go count with Desmond Payne. I see you don't type, you don't try for address AIG William Fire Sello, the director for crime services. Waiting it been say that day. Desmond, definitely just stand by. We go bring you come on board, make you address. And we know say now this platform you get passion for waiting be happen to them young ladies them. Well, we don't land say that case stay back, don't close. Evidence All waiting close, waiting AIG William Fayasel want we for no, for say, evidence noddy. Eh? Okay. All right. Let's start with this conversation. Now, Radio Democracy 98.1. AIG William Fayaselu, Director for Crime Services. It answers to questions them. With Mabel and Musa of 98.1 be the sent to them. Let us listen question and answer.
Talking about the cases them we wanna deal with of recent, make I draw your mind and give update on cases them we wanna be done they deal with. One of them now one we get for do with the chairman of the current ruling party with alleged shooting of him bodyguard of one supporter. We said that case day now under your service.
Well, interestingly, that case day, we done with that case day, we look at all the evidence in its entirety. There was virtually no reason for the chairman of the party to be charged or anybody to be charged. Because as I say, whatever we are doing, we are sending the file to the law officers, they are looking at it, and then they are advising. So based on the advice of the Office of the Attorney General, there was no evidence.
Let me hold on there first. You waiting AIG William Fayasel say not so. Now you're the Director for Crime Services. So you were one for point per Salon Police. He said them where they don't get a all thing, then they send them to the law officers department. And the office of the Attorney General. We will start now with Don Paul, the lead man, and the chairman for SLPP, Dr. Prince Harding, their own case. So, he wants for make we know say that case they be done. How it done? He say we don't get at the evidence, we don't get at waiting, they don't get at. Then send them to law officers department and the office of the Attorney General. Now there's some people begin to say, wait to Office of Attorney General, who done at the Attorney General by then? Because it's different now. Now different Attorney General we get now. But by then, who that be did it? Eh? Not to Anthony Brewer. Anthony Brewer and I be did it. And in Ahuda. Okay. You go to sit down for one day first, yeah? Let the work they go small. Salon Police, no one for take the blame alone. That's if you want for blame them. Salon Police, no one for take the praise alone. That's if you want for praise them. But then they show you how they can reach to conclusion. Yeah? I don't want to make we just forget, but let we listen. Eh? Okay.
Even from the investigation. So that matter, it has been closed.
That matter has been closed. That matter, they don't close. Somebody die of gunshot wound. Now shoot them all. The matter don't close. Waiting to be Salon Police, then findings. Ego can answer later. In case you no be know the issue now, Don Paul used for work with Dr. Prince Harding. But he switch camp. And that 10 day, the election for the SLPP chairmanship be the draw near and closer, and the tension be the high. He claim say in pikin self where in wife been get that belle, e not be there with the belle woman self. It be just with Dr. Prince Hardin, they go up and down. Where he born in Pekin. Now Prince Alex, now so they name the Pekin. Now here we don't ask the question with all waiting transpire with the late man and Dr. Prince Hardin if them for change that Pekin they name. But the Pekin say today now Prince Alex. I don't know if yesterday they don't change it now. Now Prince Alex now in the Pekin name. And he switch camp. So until be in a party office, he go there with another person. Well, Prince Hardin say in wear in $500 suit and then throw in number 1 and number 2 param. For dirty in suit. For make it stink. He say if na in security, na him be shoot Don Paul not for be make am. The first one program will be do na ya. He been say if na lie Don Paul lie param, let Don Paul not survive na that bad day. This na go back, go listen to we programs them. Now wetin he been say, now they tell you so. He say make he not survive. Well, after it be go viral, the president have been stepping because Don Paul been in an emergency. But maybe it was too late. And Don Paul not be able to make him, and he lost in life. When he lost in life, Dr. Prince Hardin was invited to CID for a new explanation. He go, he explain, he sleep the one night, he come out, and now we hear say they close. The case don't close. We will do a program now who will say the politicians and the vulnerable people of Sierra Leone. Youth man them. We gotta learn. If we choose not for land from Don Paul, in your saga, I don't know where to we go land from again. But anyway, gunshot wound. Let we see where they get for asking that question they down the road. Waiting in get for say. AIG sell waiting in get for say about the gunshot. Because now they are talking about evidence. Evidence then they talk about. Well, I'll continue to the next update.
So the matter been done close, no evidence at the stands. What about the bodyguard with the alleged say shoot?
Well, we say no evidence, no there.
Musa asks and say, what about the bodyguard where they allege say shoot? Definitely, na person na pull that gigade. E answer back say, we say evidence no di, na evidence na no di. Salon police. So with all the forensic way they say we get now, we're not able to determine the bullet. We're not able to determine. Say somebody pull a trigger and we need for fender gun day. Where we say the matter evidence no day, na evidence na no day. Salon. Hi. Okay.
So that is why the matter closed.
We say evidence no day, so we close the matter. You will die. It's unfortunate. But that's so it will be. Now one, we say human capital. Now what about capital they will lose so? Just like that. And we not push as hard as possible for make we able know who did this. We don't play different audio then way a mama they cry. When mama they call on the president, eh? And mama they call on the president, say, dear, let me pikin. They not left so. But I just say, hey, who say evidence no dey? Evidence no dey. Okay. So close the matter.
Now we look at another issue we been get for do with some female players then we be reports to the criminal investigation department on alleged sexual harassment. What's in the happen with that matter since then send a DPP office?
Yes, that matter said DPP office will not look at. Basically, case where they investigate case for like charge case na court.
Okay. Sometimes you don't understand how Sierra Leone police they investigate case for make them charge and go na court. Eju Selu want for educate me and you how Sierra Leone police they work before case go na court. Pay attention. This one come after leak audios, text messages, some people names them being come out. Well, I tell you, we go come with Desmond Payne. The female football team waiting them get for go through. It be all over social media. Who do pull press release? Who do not pull press release? Saying go cooperate and this and that. Hey, that case stay back. Don't close. But before you give them bad name, then they can't show we. AIG Selu, they can't explain to me and you how Salon police they work when it comes to investigation. Yes, sir.
Two things you get for proof. One, are the menstrual, the state of the mind. Then two, are the actus reus. Say this person and do this.
So now two things you get for proof. One, now the state of the mind. So now two things now in Salon police when they investigate case and then they look for the state of the mind and for proof say this person now do this. Okay? How we relate to it we talk now? Hey, hold on. It explain. Yeah?
Who side those two things, there's a doubt about them. The benefit of the doubt goes to the accused person.
The benefit of the doubt goes to the accused person. Eh? The benefit of the doubt goes to he said the accused person. Okay.
That case equally, I get growing interest around the society. But we investigate and we'll go to the law officers department.
He don't call law officers department again. No. So not to Salon police no more. He said they investigate, then can go to law officers department. But you go on for say, but on the initial stage, Sierra Leone police now then they investigate. So now waiting and care to law officers department, now anyone they need to take. But I believe say if law officers department say there are some missing link, there are some gaps, then self need to ask question. They self go one for tell Sierra Leone police say, okay, I think from A na C as C na ya, una look down jump B. So what happen with B? But I just Selu one for make we know say not so they no more they work. When they don't get her, then can go to law officers department. So even after the hue and cry of social media, heads will roll and every other word way people let me they talk, we don't land say that case they don't close. Okay.
Their advice on the matter, there is no evidence for law we prosecute anybody in that particular matter. And
Yeah, back evidence no dey. Yeah. Okay. Evidence no dey on this matter. The first one for Don Paul, no evidence. This second one for them female. With all the social media, WhatsApp audio they will be the area. Even the screenshots they will see. Salon police say evidence not there. I don't know what kind of evidence with Salon police really want. Eh? Oh no, Asabi the evidence. Why make her the surprise self? I be don't talk now. Eh? Me lily pan body, somebody broke am. Where I suspect. Eh? Go police, I tell and say, now the suspect that one day. Suspect. Me na I suspect. Salon police say, we no get evidence for say then see and totem. So they no go question the suspect. This time my own case now they tell you so. Then thief, then broke thief. Then say because nobody no able can point say now the person that one the way as she thought then thief thing there or maybe they broke. They say not to suspect because evidence no there. So it look like if I say until they meet somebody on the act, now evidence for Sierra Leone police. I don't say na so it be. I say me I give me own instant now. Okay? Alright. Let's continue.
We as an organization will not go feel good if we send case to court, we lost them.
Okay. So Salon police say they don't want to feel good. If they send case na court, they lost. So that means they make una they close the case them. Because una no one go loss na court. Una no like for they on the losing side. Una always want for win. How many cases the una don't win una send go court? Or una no they go court? Una look am, no evidence, una close am. Now so? Alright. Let's continue, sir.
Means we are not professionals.
No evidence as in what?
What did they allege? Say they are being harassed sexually. There was no evidence.
But there was text messages then and also calls.
Text messages and calls, they cannot be the sole or only evidence in the matter.
Yeah. Papa got that pui. So text message through all this allegation. When are the thing that one the way the people then get for show as evidence? Salon police say then they not evidence no more. They no go base their investigation just on the text message, the exchange between the young ladies here and the alleged people them. So the how you think say somebody else where they go through similar situation go come out and speak up? Even if you get text message, even if you get voice note, how do you think they're gonna step up and say this person, so and so person is harassing me, so and so person they bully me? How do you think? With Salon police, they expect to meet people on the height and catch them before it be say then well let me see this so you not get anything for say anyways. Eh? Hi. So text message. So me and you text now. Yeah. But not to the, he say not to the soul, not to the only. Text message. Okay. Alright. Let it go.
Evidence get any crime with investigate to get your elements.
So what are the
So if the elements are not complete, then it's not a crime.
So if the evidence not complete, not to crime. All right. We dey know how Sierra Leone police they do the investigation. He say every investigation gets an element. But that element they then get a criteria where they look for evidence. And if the evidence shot in small, if you not rich, if you not complete, not to crime. Don't learn that today. Salon police. Eh? Alright. Let it go.
So now waiting at the threshold when I can look for in that kind of case, for example, for Leone decide say this evidence not enough for
now they say every crime gets its own elements of the crime. That's why when you are investigating, you are virtually like constructing the crime on the case and inquiry file.
Okay. Let's walk now small. AG say when then they investigate the case, then they construct the evidence so they get, then they construct, then they make like a for say this thing now so it happen. So it look like a for say at the end they not can reach to the end result. Now I made in the close case. We get say alone people with the film AIG cell. If it look like a for say una not because say una the construct them. If it look like say una not able for reach to the end result, there we get directors then as alone. Una give the evidence then they no more. We go act time for una. Le una able to see say the crime it take place. Because now we don't learn say anything when they investigate, there is an element to that thing when they look for. So at the end of the day, it look like say the elements not can give for common ado. Then female make them. We don't get side work. Side work only. Because all in case where them close to, it look like say now the elements now you not be able for showcase how this thing happen. So now so don't pull you take close. And now we don't learn say the young ladies them with all the social media, voice notes, screenshot, all where we see. Case study. Because when they construct, they not reach at the end point. Okay. Let they go.
So where you do such a thing and you cannot assemble all the elements of the crime, it is not a crime.
If you cannot assemble all the elements of a crime, it is not a crime. Sometimes we are not able to assemble all the elements too. Yeah, I just tell you, sir. Sometimes all the elements we are not able to assemble them. But there are bits and pieces. Una go get the conjunction, una go connect till una reach na the final destination. But if we say no more, all thing will happen. Una need forget at the table before it become a crime. Well? Okay. It make a wonder with all waiting at the Yeriso about this one, how Kamarimba still live behind bars. I know it's a topic I understand. But with this element, how much elements can be able to get for Kamarimba? Anyway, they're not charged it. It's still the appeal court. I'll continue.
So if for example, I know what if my own property.
Aye. No, you can thief your property, sir. If you argue your neighbor bad name. You can thief your property. Because AIG will say, he say, for example, you don't go thief your own property. If you want put on purpose in, if you know let person can use again, it is say na in taker. Even though you know say na you keep am more. Because you want to embarrass the person. So that analogy dey. You know look work fine na answer. We say you no go thief your own property. Eh? Or na the word thief, na the word itself, na make you say, but you can hide the property and blame another person, say na taker. So that person they go be embarrassed. Anyway, many the thief my own property. That's now waiting AIG Selu say.
So those are the issues. Every crime, as I say, we don't go understand because you are not policemen.
We know they understand because we know to police. But every crime get an element to it. So that element they, now inside alone police can put together for make them reach at the final destination. Then build the scene, then construct the scene, then say now so it take place, the missing pieces, well, if the neighbor count them, well, like that. Eh? Okay. Alaji Kuroma say, in care some workman then incite go police because then thief in building material. He said the manner and the way how the police interrogate the suspect them with no difference from waiting then do na sight. So he give up one thing in telling small brother say and they no go get nothing to the bottom of the truth for this matter. Eh? The other man say, but then kill person not to crime. What you want saying a crime now? I will continue. Yeah?
But what I say is, take out from this point of view, I talk to you now like a layman. Every crime gets your own elements of the crime. So
By force, we for understand this say, every crime gets your elements. Every crime. If you know land on the north side today, you don't land on here. Say every crime gets an element. And that element they in Salon police can they look for. Eh?
if those elements are not complete, the crime is not complete.
So if the evidence, the element, if it's not complete, the crime not complete. Salon police don't make clear we understand. Okay?
So, posse one thief, you not thief, not to crime now.
So
Person one thief, but he not thief, not to crime. Yeah. Okay. Because it's an intent, so not to crime. He want thief, but we get for wait take a thief, then he be crime. Okay. Udelan, yeah? There we go.
So now look at the situation of getting back to the public, informing the public of some of these things, because for as somebody we follow some of the issues and earlier and will say una don't abandon some of them cases. Yeah. So
No.
how I can come back and get to the public and tell them
Well,
this case
every
going have been public interest.
every case gets a complainant. So when we get advice either from Ministry of Lands or from AG's office on any matter, we they call it two parties, we inform them. We put them before and understand for says this is the matter you reported, this is the advice from the law officers department.
So in this situation, when I be don't get back
That is
to
what
them,
we
feel
did.
it
That
there
is
and
what
tell them.
they know about it. That's what they do. They know say that is the case.
So as we continue for look at some of the issues that will be happening last year and how una don't go about with investigations. Them other one we been do a lot of attention from the public get for do with the Hastings shooting. Waiting at the status of that case there.
That matter then a court. So at this point, I really like for restraining myself, not for prejudice people that might already listen to that case. The police officer that will be there around the area will be don't take administrative action against them. They don't dismiss them.
A quick text from one of the listeners. They ask, according to the investigations of the one John Paul in Daiwan, we have been the investigate. What do find out say he died of? As you say, no evidence at the moment of gunshot.
We, as police, we investigate the matter. Then when they report the matter, it was they admit the man in hospital. The doctor.
We don't come back to Don Pool. Yeah? We don't come back to Don Pool in issue. The late man. We die of gunshot wound. Listen how AIG Selu Musa put am straightforward to am. But listen how AIG Selu want for make me and you understand this John Paul in matter way they don't throw away. The case don't close, no evidence, no day. Now listen.
So they say he sustained gunshot wounds. But the waiting having the doubt around all of that is whose eye he get the gunshot.
Okay. Doctors then say John Paul gets gunshot wounds. Like me, like you, like Sierra Leone police say then self the doubt whose side this gunshot wound come out. No. Now me and you for doubt that day. Salon police for do the investigation make clear we know say now this person na him pull the trigger. Now this gun na him shoot John Paul. But Salon police join we. The ordinary people them for left mouth and wondering who that kill John Paul. That's what Salon police get we. How? Listen.
That is the case. Who side who that shooter? Because if you look at all the statements who gather, witnesses will make statement in that particular file. There is nobody for talk say I see this man, we shoot this man.
Okay. Let we land. I just tell you about me own now wait Salon police tell me say they not see nobody we tote the thing the way they thief. They not see nobody we tote am. So because they not see nobody we tote the thing the way they thief, so evidence no dey. Salon police say nobody no come forth for say I see A, B or C na him pull the trigger and shoot. But wait too. Somebody be deal with John Paul. When himself they appear a court. Say to the last day will be deal with this matter. It be they appear a court. When himself be they cry for help. Say Dr. Prince Hadin want himself your own life. The audio is out there. Listen to a previous program them. So I'm not here. They talk waiting we not be done discussed before. Eh? But that man they be done talk na ya. Who that shoot? But Salon police say nobody witness nobody. But that man they say now because he go give witness, now he make Dr. Prince Hadin, then they be in with Salon police, with even call the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Sovola. He call her. You forget? Eh? We don't play all now. Okay. But anyway, we the land now say nobody no come and point finger say them being C. According to AIG Selu. Okay.
And remember, I tell you, say that's one thing you have to prove in the case. The actors shoes must say evidence. Now what you hear, what you see, not to waiting other man they go try for bail around the case.
So the evidence now.
Okay. So not to waiting other man they go try for bail around the case. But now wait till you see. All right.
Now gunshot, but una no said and shoot him. Is that the case?
That's the case. The doctor they say that gunshot wound
But
demanded.
una no said and shoot.
Well, if you say if they say get gunshot wound, one for no who say you sustain the gunshot.
But una close the case. Something is not adding up here. AIG Selu said they don't close that case there because the elements there not complete. But himself, like how we they wondering, and so himself still they wondering, and are they able for solve them? But the one way able for solve himself, they wondering like me. No, something not they add up now. Salon police. una left we let we wondering day. Now una they solve the puzzle. But if the puzzle not solve, una still go ahead and close the case. So that be say either the gun still lay out there or waiting. The person who commits the crime is still out there. A free man. Not so. Alright.
So now we say get gunshot to the whole Mr. X here, nine shoot you know that's not the case.
But
When you no go say you get gunshot wound, they will go hold Mr. X say nine shoot you. Musa ask him back.
the gun them, we police and soldier man then get number and get way for identify. We are not able to ascertain them from that point.
No, well, really, all of that been take place because anytime we get shooting incident, we do ballistic examination. So that matter is closed. So I really don't know why you are digging into.
Talking about
He say that matter they don't close. He don't know why Musa they dig into this matter now. That's why he end up. Where he ask and say, they gun them where we officers then they go up and down with. Then get numbers, then get serial numbers, then get out and they identify the bulletin, then get out and they identify. Eh? They ask her, what he end up saying? He said the matter don't close, you don't know what he they dig for. Okay. All right. Youth man them. Wanna make we learn, yeah? Make we learn. If not, I make we do the program. The vulnerable people in the hands of the politicians. The late Dumpole in don't go. Now that they say the matter don't close. What they ask more question for safe, but matter don't close. That's literally what he's saying. Okay. On the aspect of the young ladies, then we get somebody will be done the champion that now. Let's bring Desmond Payne on board. We see he issue a letter. He go explain to we. And let's just Solande. Welcome on board, Desmond. Yes, Desmond. So just take we along. How when you hear AIG Selu, I see the letter. What prompt the letter first of all?
Social media and also back home as well. But it reach a point we can't get an advice here because the case don't lead to DPP in office. Let we just meet off social media and even back home for raise concern around the matter. So we don't follow them constantly with the go to the office. In fact, the saddest thing is then grant the accused bail, the alleged accused, then grant them bail without we consent. They not even ask we consent or they inform we. Then just go release the man. Now we go follow up. Now we notice the man not even in a police again. When we ask and say, well, then we don't release them. They say for the car report every day. We say okay. So we follow up for everything that happen at the DPP in office. Anytime we call them or we send representatives and say, oh, the case is for advice, the case is for advice, the case is for advice. So the 26th, now it makes we 2 months when we start this campaign. So when we go back after the 26th, let me just wake up in the morning and listen to 98.1. Now Mr. William Salu they talk, the crime service officer. He say how the case of the female players then they don't pull and come out. Waiting because you not reach the trash hole of evidence. I say waiting in me. So automatically I call now the station. I say if now they do this, then it's unfair on we own side. We no go don come with a matter then na dey interview somebody wey dey in charge of crime na Sierra Leone police department or not get we consent for let we sef make we own submission in wetin dey claim na the station. And see where we go try follow up get na in the subsequent programs and we say okay. But one thing wey beat me imagination na where e make the blatant lie say they don inform we and they even consult we and then tell we say yes, they don't close the case, there's no evidence and this and that. And I will tell the world and Sierra Leonean, let everybody know, say, these people, they are very dishonest to the service when they give to Sierra Leoneans. They are very, very dishonest. They not consult nobody, not talk to we, they don't make no telephone calls, no written letter, no meeting, no nothing, absolutely. Everything wrong. We don't even send follow-up people that we go on the press conferences they would all at the office. And the commander too, now the media department. The last time when we ask them, we get the audio where he make the statement. He say the case stay to DPP for advice. Anytime when they advise, he say we go no. And then go call we. So nothing, absolutely nothing. So it's an input that in misleading statements where he make to the world and the general public. For we, some of we don't know. And we so dissatisfied with what he say to people then. And this just don't show the reason why female issues in our country they take them serious. Because this now one set of the Pekinam or two sets of the Pekinam we get the bold mind. Come out say this thing don't be on for too long now we country. Now let we can talk so that it will stop. Because it is not only affecting us, it affects other people them as well who can partake in the game. And now this is how the police, when I protect we and give we justice, they go say the case no evidence threshold, so they don't pull and come out. So now that make that statement, we write them to them. And he don't read the message, but he not reply with. And with the game just this week, if you see not reply we go back to we campaign, and then let we see if then they go arrest you all and go put you in a cell and salon, make them do so. Then the world gonna say yes now for the right thing, but for the wrong thing. And it's so bad that then they do these things that if not been political connection this, they will not go do what they do. But because then here, not get people who are connected to the political hierarchy, they are footballers who they don't refer to them as the country as idlers, now make them treat them so. And these people then get picking and then they make sure they don't picking and they in a good hand, get correct education, and then they build for the future. But other people they don't picking them, they want to see them make them not succeed in life. That's how they do all these type of things.
So waiting at the state of the young ladies them right now after they learn about this.
Well, for a lot of them they don't badge at me. They say it's as if me don't receive money. Now that make this kind conclusion come out. So I made the all responsible, and some of them, of course, luckily one we don't try to get them outside the country, and then the two of them we don't also pull them outside Freetown just so that they go safe and they're not good and life not good in jeopardy. But I tell you, the situation is not easy. It's very pathetic for see the life with some of them live. Some of them, me like me when you talk to, I get for the remit some money to them just for their upkeeping because it's very challenging. Like one of them sees into some kind of drug addict where you don't come meet na free and the kind of life where you don't land in. So sometimes for like a day on his own until he gets everything he wants before he go be the kind of person of it. So all managing this kind of people, everything, they would be waiting they don't perpetrate on them. It is sad for we nation, for let we see we don't picking them, who can refer to saying at the future of tomorrow. They face this in the hands of men them. We're not good for anything that with society. And then picking are not to them people that they go sell for, not to themselves they go work for. Now alone they go for go represent where the coach. In fact, it will be so interesting for let people understand. Say the coach will deny. The coach they tell the pikin and say you want for fuck them. Then they ask one pan the pikin and say you want for see the pikin in menstruation. Or send the pikin in menstruation they don't. How the pikin in menstruation they say what you make the thing they say so. Hey, let it say they wait for the pikin. Those evidences now you go see say dem no reach threshold. E dey in text. Some of them dey in audios. And wetin are the definition of sexual harassment? Huh? Na something wey na the one wey make the definition or wey define am, dem just make am normal because dem wan please people. You know, it is sad for we country. When I dey lis ten that program that day that morning, I not only wept for myself, but I wept for my own daughter. I get a 4-year-old daughter. I just dey imagine say if we the parents dem die now, we left am a war like this, without wey justice no dey for anybody. Something like this happen to am, wetin go who that go stand for am?
So wetin you don say una dey give up to the end of this forthcoming week, and if nothing no happen, una get the next step wey una go take. Salone Police. So na director of crimes na una contact or na the Salone Police media? Because at the end of the day, what if he say he no receive am?
Well, e don receive am because include im message, e don read am, e don receive am, e dey there. And we don even send follow up. Dem bin get a press conference wey dem bin for do on Thursday. Yes, they cancel the press conference for reason best known to them. We representative dem bin dey there. In fact, na from there we go get im personal number wey make we able contact am for send wetin I post on our social media. So on we own side, wetin we don do, and even in the letter wey I put out in the PM, we also make sure say we don contact the international partners dem, because na dem dey fund police activities na we country, not to taxpayers dem. Taxpayers dem wetin we dey give e no even sufficient for them we get police wey go up and run in our country. So we don inform themselves, and we dey try for intensify the campaign for get other bigger institutions dem wey we join with, because you know say we country don become so polarized that people dey select issues dem wey dem for join and add dem voice into. As long as you no get somebody wey get a political face wey dem go look, some people dey back out say because even some sectors dem wey we dey go talk this matter, dem say but una let people, this na normal something, una no can give people dem bad name. You know, and the worst of it, even the pikin and the first between themselves for sure say they are not happy of wetin dey happen. Yes. And then we get a whole city, a whole country with the champion hands of our gas campaign, and then we hear this kind of thing that happen, see then they melt sexual harassment on females that really represent Salone. They are not representing themselves. These guys, they are playing football, nobody pays them like they pay the men. Even the government or the Sierra Leone Football Association does not even provide the same quota that they provide for
because
the men.
Because now my question that one day next, that money will be the float around and no forgive, have they received it?
Well, some of the picking well, after a lot of pressure where we put and using on our platforms, them in therefore pay some of them the money. It takes some time, but some of them receive it. And the problem was the amount which some of them will expect for receive, not to them get for receive. It's not like a way you say, you know, man one drinking get water, I see dirty water on the ground. What did they do? Now they take for life survive. So the picking said and take what they see, and then they don't move on with life. But one thing we start again, but how they use with picking, they're only using them because they get one tick the books and say this is what we do. Like now, then for play a World Cup qualifiers under 17 female team for Sierra Leone. They cancelled the World Cup qualifiers, say because of Nations Cup where we go to. Now we don't come out for Nations Cup with all the billions we then go spend. And these guys, they are 17 years. This is the time they fit for them begin start for representing country and learn for the patriotic. And now you pull them out of the competition, you say you spend all the money on men. For God's sake, think for the past 8 years to now as we talk, there is no female league running in Sierra Leone. There is no plan going on from the government side or the football association side. There is nothing about female football you can write home about. Everything you can write home about female football, therefore pull out from competition or go partake from competition, and then at the end of the day, use them for abuse the picking. So it is really sad for see what happen in our country, and other regions are progressing, while we picking and still they beg for them talent and then they suffer. And at the end of the day, they use them as tool for sexual business.
Thank you very much, Desmond. What you go on left with we?
Well, me, I just want to call Sierra Leoneans them, this for be with business, enough for just be Desmond in business. The picking and where they go, then go out and go win. Mind you, then pick how they advocate for, now the under 20 side. And this now the first ever season in the history of Salone. Now the first female team who ever left Salone, we go out, go play a match where they win. But because they come back home, we able to manage the situation, then lost the return leg where we play in Liberia as a result of dilapidated stadium where we get off. So I call on Sierra Leoneans, I call on not well-meaning Sierra Leoneans, everybody, even the government, the Ministry of Gender Affairs, we've been getting meeting with them, the director, we just for contact them as well, and let them join we in this campaign. Let we make sure, see, this issue of impunity around police in our country, this issue of sexual harassment, wouldn't they perpetrate among girls in our country for stop. Just imagine there was a girl who then raped a month ago or so, who been partially paralyzed everything. He don't die. We asked my James had that campaign day. I understand a very huge demonstration when they plan for that particular in Taiwan. 2 days ago or so, 3 days, somebody who then raped from bonds. As we talk, there are no statements will come out from the police or anybody. And so many of these things are just happening around the country. People don't look at us in a normal way of life. Let's just go normal. So Sierra Leoneans, then these are the issues that we will put we hand into, and let we make sure that they stop now with society. Let we give dignity to women. Let we give women, them girls, picking and female, them dignity. Then deserve a better life. Then deserve to have a voice on their own, for do anything they like for do with them body without fear or favor from anybody in our society.
Thank you very much, Desmond Payne.
Thank you too for bringing me closer.
All right, sir. That now Desmond, we all lawyery. I'm now the person with the champion, the under 20 football team, the ladies them. We then get issue, and we say the case don't close. But to them, the case not close, and they're ready for take on the Sierra Leone police for make then see what thing will come out of this one. I open the phone line now. Until say also with the internet, eh? So let we do a quick. I open the phone line if you want to be part of the program. 232-78990991. Salone 232-78990991. You can call me direct or you call me on WhatsApp. 232-78990991. Or you can call United States 1-646-610-3107. 1-646-610-3107. You can call them direct or you call them on WhatsApp. Or you can call on WhatsApp only 44-739-803-0402. That's not the UK number. The phone line open now. If you want to be part of the program, let me hear it from you. Sierra Leone police don't make let we know say the cases them don't close. They don't teach we today in a police school for say anything will happen, you get elements them. And the elements them not complete. So because the elements are not complete now I make them cases here then close. Cases close. Desmond don't come, they explain your side. What do you want to add? Or what do you want to subtract? Look like see the internet. Now they look fine small. But if you hear we don't open the phone line now. You want to be part of the program. You get the opportunity now for be part of the program. Unless if we don't do well, then we can close Naya and take a rest tomorrow, but we come back on Monday. And as the internet permits we. It's a serious one. And these are the reason why people always they point at Salon Police. And the reason then why where people in finger always there at Salon Police. Even on the comment section, we see a lot of people, they say Salon Police, that's selective justice. But remember, Salon Police not they on this alone. Until we say, where they don't collect everything where they collect, then they go to law officers. And the Attorney General. So now they want and they advise them. So not to them no more they do this so. Not to them no more they do this on their own. Salon Police. I think after there's Montpain, we don't try back for C. If not, tell Alexio can reach side for make the calls then come in and they turn the internet can do your own. But I think we're back on Facebook. The phone line open now. You and be part. In the next 5 minutes, we will close the line and we go left here. The internet will struggle just now, but we are back again on Facebook. And not easy for you. But hey, we now get Ranga yesterday. Oh, 2 o'clock morning. We'll start. Okay. Anytime with the internet allow, we go live. If na phone we want for use, it's different. We can go live at any time. But waiting we they do now, the kind about software and all those things, I make we get hard time. But that phone internet for go live. But you see, but good people can go live now their phone. But not to that one day what they do. We need more than that one day for go live. You want for add or phone line open? If not, 2 minutes ago I be say 5 minutes, so now 3 minutes left. We'll close the line, we'll take a rest tomorrow. We come back on Monday. All right. Salon Police, let me try for build trust so that the people of Sierra Leone go trust me. The people of Sierra Leone go trust Sierra Leone Police. Now I make all the perceptions survey them. Salon Police they fail. All the perceptions surveys them. Salon Police they fail. You come to what people think about them in the justice system. You come to bribery. Always Salon Police they fail. Lamine P. Albert say we need for demonstrate for injustice is getting too much. Yusuf Bangoa say we need to change the entire heads of the police now the country. Then others sabi their work. as a police force. They not sabi the work. You know, see they don't teach you just now. Say every crime gets an element. If you forget all things have done, enough for forget her. And as long as the elements are not complete, the crime not complete. Yeah, I just tell you say you not go thief yourself. All right, so they left here. We're there back on Monday. Get yourself a nice weekend. Continue to take care of yourself. Not stress yourself like we now. Or the take and kele. Till we meet again on Monday. My God power. Triple AC. Tata.